But how? Oh, here, look, we can do it like this. We could do a wire bridge here. Like that. Remove that top wire. And then this wire doesn't need to necessarily go through there. So it can just go like that. We can remove that. And then we'll just sink this wire down into here. And then we can run the wire. And then we don't need to like worry about putting it on different platforms or anything, right? Okay, we'll make some space here too. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can grab that as well. And then we'll have to add these to the automation grid too, right? Okay, so this is ready to go. And then that means that we can start running this to here at least. To here. And then it can just join up there so we don't have to like remove all of this, right? So in actual fact, we can just cancel that and just do it like that. And then we can put 2 more generators up here, right? Yeah. When am I taking a lunch break? I don't, like probably like in an hour, like a little bit over an hour. I usually take a break at like 2:30. Usually go have lunch. So I'll probably do that. Usually I just go when I actually get hungry. But I'm not too bad right now. How are these running? 4 degrees. This is running at 6 degrees. This is running at 5 degrees. And this one is running at 8 degrees. Fucking perfect. Holy shit, that's great. Alright, Dumbfist has learned how to become a courier. Dumbfist, would you like to learn research? You won't do it. What about learning how to do general engineering, Dumbfist? Good job. Good job, Dumbfist. You're the best. Okay. Alright, so we connect that through there, and then we're almost ready to go here with these other generators. We've got everything that we need. We just don't want to hook them up to like this wire necessarily, because 2 of them will overload it, right? Or will it? It's the stuff that takes that overloads it, not like, or you can put like multiple generators on one small wire, right? Did you miss much today? No, well, we got the plastic going, and we're testing out creating a vacuum in this volcano room, so that when this copper volcano erupts in 14 cycles, the heat doesn't transfer to this auto sweeper. This auto sweeper is going to pick up the copper and send it up here. This is just one less job for our dupes to do, right? There's a lot of water trickling down here too, but it's because these ice biomes are melting out. There's a fucking ton of water here. We'll see. We'll see how it goes, right? Oh god, these fucking jobs are getting done so quick now. Having people working throughout the night is great, right? It's really good. Day crew is working and night crew is having their downtime. So there should be enough suits for everybody now to go out and do stuff. We got one suit that's a little bit low on oxygen. But all the other ones are doing pretty good, so we should be sending most of the excess oxygen into there. I think our system for oxygen is good. And the excess hydrogen just feeds back into the power grid, right? Which is pretty nice too. Alright, so natural gas generators. We're gonna have another one of these bad boys here. And then one, wait. No, it's gotta go like one over, right? Natural gas generator has to go like this so that we can output down onto the tile there. Which means that if we put one here, we'll have to see how this goes. We might just be spewing piss down onto like these things and then having it trickle off. Shouldn't be too bad though. Okay, and then we want to have some gas pipes connecting up here too, which is going to be tricky. There's no way to bridge over like a double pipe, right? What's this doing right now? Oh, yeah. Okay, so we're going to have to adjust this. This is the filtered stuff, right? Which is, of course, not actually filtering anything right now. So we're going to have to do that like that. And then this is going to have to come up and over a bridge. Right? And then we're going to have to bridge again here too. So we're going to have a bridge like so. Actually, this bridge will have to go here because this other bridge is going to go here, right? That's fine. And then we'll have the output go to here and here, which means that we're going to then be adding more CO2 to pipe out to space, which is fine too. It's a bit of a mess over here. Oh, actually, it's not that much of a mess. It's like it's fairly well organized. No? I think this is the longest you have had the same colony. It is for sure. Yeah, we're on cycle 376 right now. And everything is like pretty stable, so. Oh shit. Guys, I've just had the orders. It's been an hour and a half. Look, I got hot lunch today, and I've just had, my wife has just informed me that my hot lunch is ready. I'm gonna go eat this hot lunch, okay? So I'm gonna take my lunch break now. Alright? I'll be back in like, 10 minutes. Okay? Is that alright? Let me put some tunes on for you, and I'll be back in 10 minutes, okay? Here you go. You can have this one. That's right. I'll be back in 10 minutes, okay? pee and poo update. That'd be great, right? Okay, so we have to gas bridge here. Again. And then we have to remove this stuff too, right? Because it's a bit of a mess now. It's going all over the damn place. So we'll remove these pipes from here like this, this, and that. And then once they're gone, we can gas bridge. And then we can start generating some more poor. we can start generating some more poor. Poor. Yeah? Does that sound good? Cool. What's this game about? This game is about managing gases and liquids, ultimately. All you do is you manage a lot of gases and liquids, but it's quite fun. Like, for instance, here, we've got a lot of mismanagement of liquids, because a lot of it is just dripping down from melting ice up here. But it's fine. We have a place to store. We are so flush with water, it's crazy, right? We have too much. There's too much liquid. We're probably gonna end up pumping some of this liquid into space. Realistically, I think we're gonna have to, because it's too much. There's just too much of it. Like none of this has been filtered or anything. I don't know what's going on. No. What was my hot lunch? It was spaghetti hoops on toast. Man, was it ever good too. I loved it. Oh, it's delicious. You know when you put butter on your hot toast and the spaghetti hoops are hot and they melt the butter? Mmm, beautiful. It's really good, yeah. Wow, spaghetti hoops, yeah. Do I like crumpets? I like them enough, I guess. Yeah, they're alright. I'm not mad on crumpets. Like, they're okay. I tolerate crumpets, probably, is what I would say. I'm a Philistine. Come on! Come on, who doesn't like some hot spaghetti hoops on toast for their lunch from time to time, right? And my kids made some shortbreads yesterday. I don't know what they were meant to be shaped as. They kind of came out like as a bit of a mess. But they were really good too. They made some really delicious shortbread, so I ate some of those too. They were really good. But again, I couldn't tell you what shape they're meant to be. I really don't know. No. You don't know what that sentence means. You don't know what spaghetti hoops on toast is? I don't know how to better explain it. It's so self-explanatory. It's just it's like, like how you can get like spaghetti in a can. These are just circle spaghettis. It's like zoodles, but they're round instead of shaped like zoo animals. And you heat them up, and then you put some toast on a plate, and then you pour the pasta with the sauce all over the toast. It's fucking really good. And then you have to use a fork and knife to eat it. I mean, some people don't. I do though, because it's kind of disgusting if you don't. But yeah, no, it's like a lunch of champions. It's fantastic. Really good. Would highly recommend it to anyone. Try it sometime. Try before you buy. That's all I'm saying. No? Why eat canned food unless you're camping? I don't know, cause fucking I don't want to. Who wants to prepare spaghetti from scratch and sauce from scratch and then put it on toast? Like, it's meant to just be quick. I just wanted to have a quick lunch. I mean, I didn't make it, but still, it was quick for the person making it, right? That's the point. Why have canned food if you're not camping? So you can only, in your world, you can only have canned food while camping? Man, we would have a lot of surplus canned food if everybody took that one, right? We would have a lot left over. Because I think a lot of people eat canned food, right? Spaghetti sauce on toast. Yeah. Homemade sauce takes like 20 minutes. Well, you know what? That's still 18 minutes longer than it takes to cook up some spaghetti hoops on the on your stovetop. So, you know what I mean? Who wants to make homemade sauce for 20 minutes? Unless that's your thing. Unless you're really into like preparing and making food. Cool. Knock yourself out. You know what? I think that's great. It's not my journey though. I don't want to spend that much time making food. I just don't want to. Shit, we've like cut this off over here now, but we've probably need to sort this out, right? Because it's not like lined up with anything. I got a lot of batteries here. Jesus Christ. Okay, we'll sort it out after. Let's start working on this like thing that we're gonna do for the vacuum tubes, right? We're gonna have to move some of this stuff back too, which means that we might have to get rid of the storage compactor because we're gonna want to have like a bit of space for different tube networks. Like we'll have like a southbound and a northbound. We'll have a bottom bound and a top bound, and we'll also. Okay, we've created the vacuum. It's happened. See, I just thought that this was gas, but it's not. It's just like some weird coloration of the background. Probably because it's like partly slime biome and partly not. Alright, so in 14 cycles, we'll see if this actually works. And then if it does work, then we can apply it to the one at the bottom as well, right? At least make croutons from toast and sprinkle them on top. Alright, you should try super noodle sandwiches. The chicken ones are veggie and taste pretty good. Alright, I'll try. That sounds pretty good. Spaghetti sauce and toast is a real thing. Rich people eat it at country clubs. Well, there you go. No? Sip's journey is die at 45. What's that? Sip's journey is die at 45. Oh, you mean my life journey is to die at 45. What, from eating too many canned foods? Oh, okay, chat. Sure. Alright. You know what? I would love to believe that you guys are all like really healthy gourmets and that you make food and stuff from scratch, but the reality is that you're watching a guy play video games on the internet. So I can only deduce from that your room right now is covered in a mountain of pizza boxes and probably empty Cheeto packets as well. And there's probably bottles of empty bottles of Mountain Dew littered around and cans of Coke and stuff as well. And you're saying I'm gonna die at 45 because I'm eating canned food. Gotcha. Alright. I'm glad that we cleared this up, chat. This is good. It's a good chat that we just had, right? No? It's getting personal now? Nah. I'm right, though, aren't I? I'm right. I dare any of you to send me a picture of your room, okay? And if it's not that, it's probably just wall-to-wall figurines of anime characters and stuff as well, like that, like the 40-year-old virgin. For transparency's sake, okay, I do have some toys in my garage on a shelf, okay? But they're not anime toys. They're almost anime toys, but still. I'm not a virgin and I'm not 40 yet. All right? So that's not me. That's also not my journey, chat. It's yours. Don't talk shit about anime wall scrolls and body pillows as well, right? I have a Ghost in the Shell body pillow and an Akira body pillow, and those are the only animes that I know. So I can't take this joke any further. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about this. Sorry. What are some other like famous anime characters? Like, point me to like a top 10 anime characters video on YouTube, all right? So I can watch it and I can immerse myself in the world of anime. No? Naruto, Bleach, One Piece. What does that mean? And Boy Meets World. Lewis told me about that one that he was watching one time called Death Note or whatever. And like some kid's got like a diary. It's like a book. Is it called Death Note? He's got a book that he writes names in, and if he writes a name in it, that person dies. Like random, like of a heart attack or whatever. And then they have to figure out how all these people are dying, and then somehow, I mean, don't ask me how, but somehow they figure out that this guy is able to kill people with his death diary or whatever. Like, I don't know how they managed to figure that out, but whatever. It's anime, right? So it doesn't need to be realistic, I guess. Cory in the House. What's that? My favorite anime is the Golden Girls. Mine too. Fuck. My favorite anime used to be the Cosby Show, but then all that stuff about Bill Cosby came out, and I haven't. Do they even air it anymore after all of that? Is the Cosby Show still in syndication anywhere, or is it gone? Is it gone? Cory in the House is the best anime. They play it in prison. Seinfeld is still in heavy syndication, right? Like, it's still played like all the time. Good. I hope that never stops. I fucking love Seinfeld. But Cosby Show, I'm a dingus. Cosby Show. It was on when I was little. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I always found the Cosby Show boring. Yeah, it was all right. Cosby Show was pretty good. It was like one of those at the time it was like one of those feel good shows, right? You watched it and you thought like, oh shit, I wish I was a Huxtable. That would be great. But then it turns out that like probably just as well you weren't a Huxtable, right? But at the time, nobody knew that he was raping, so it was, you know, everybody liked Bill Cosby, right? And everybody liked that show. It was a pretty good show. It's like one of the all-time greats, but I'm not sure if it's on TV anymore now because of the raping. Yeah, pretty much. You know, he was a damn diddler. Yeah, he was worse than that. Blake Dodge, what would you like to do next? Electrical engineer. All right, so be it. All of these guys are doing every job pretty much. They don't have British or US TV. Right, okay. Watch one episode of Boku no Pico. You'll love it. You're not selling it to me. That just sounds like a bunch of gobbledygook to me. I don't know what that means. I don't know what it's about. Like, you know, sometimes like the name of a show has something to do with its about. And I wouldn't even know where to start with that. It's like the time somebody tried to sell Father Ted to me. It's like, oh, you'll love it. It's a show about priests. Whoa. All right. Let me drop everything to watch that one. Sounds incredible. But then it turned out to be like one of the best shows, right? No? It's bad. This season I'm watching Zombieland Saga. It's about a group of girls who are resurrected as zombies to form an idol group, pop group, to save the Saga prefecture. You're doing great, Dad! Alright. That sounds... I
spent the last week watching your streams instead of studying for my uni exams.
Right.
And somehow still managed to pass, so here have some money.
Hey, thanks and congrats, Mabadger98. Thanks so much for the bits and good job with your exams. That's great. Anano, thanks so much for the donation as well. I want my spoopy toast, Daddy. Please, I need my spaghetti on toast. If you don't give me my spoopy toast, I think you will find you should just give me my spoop on toast. Okay. Yeah, I totally get you. All right. We'll get on it as ASAP. All right. What are we doing now? All of these jobs are done. Oh no, there's been some flooding. Unbelievable. Too much ice is melted here. Okay. We gotta get the boys in here to sort this out. One of our polymer presses is flooded. I think there was too much ice left in the chamber here. What's the heat like in here? Oh, this one's starting to warm up a little tiny bit. Look, it's 14 degrees now. Still pretty good though, right? Okay, let's drain this out a little bit so that this one is not... What the fuck? This building is still flooded even though that there's like just a little tiny bit of water at the bottom? When will it unflood? Do I have to get in there and mop it up? Alright. We'll get in there and mop it up. At least we won't lose any of the hydrogen since we're doing this from the bottom, right? It's condensation, not ice. Oh, is it? I think there is some ice in here, though, still. There's some liquefiable ice in here still. Look into JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, too. A lot of characters are named after old rock bands. Alright. Okay, I'll look into it. Sounds great. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, yeah. If I just mop up one square of this, will it be okay? I think it'll be fine, right? Viper796 is not up for it. Is not gonna do it. He's just gonna run right by, not do anything about it. Son of a bitch. What a son of a bitch. Don't do it, anime is trash. I'm not a fan of anime, but I've never really allowed it into my life either. So maybe, like, I don't know. Maybe like, maybe if I gave it like a good proper go, I would like it. But for now, I just don't need any anime in my life, I don't think. I don't know if there's realistically room for anime in my life at this point. So we want this to line up with this here. How big is this thing again? Oh yeah, we don't really want it to... Oh, we kind of need to have it like accessible there. Okay, well, you know what? Look, we'll have this so that this is like the main way to access it, right? And then the base, transit tube access. So we'll have this one going like this. Can you flip these around? No, you can't. Okay, so we're gonna have to like transit tube access there, and then this one, other one will take it down, right? Okay, perfect. Oh, what did I build this out of? Oh, that's fine. All right, so power-wise, we can just hook this right up here like this. Should be fine, right? Using some golden wire. And we'll build this out, and then we'll move some of this compost and stuff out of here. And then we can get rid of all of this crap here too, right? We do not need this crap here. So we could maybe even get transit tube access in here as well. We'll see. But then we'll have like a wide enough corridor down here. We'll leave some space for the rest of this stuff, right? So we'll get rid of this entire platform. And then we'll start getting rid of like some of this crap down here. Because these transit tubes, we left this like 4 high so that we could run transit pipes and stuff through here as well. It'd be really good. Let's not take anyone else just now, because we don't really need anyone. We'll just see if we get like some better people. So we got all these tanks full, plus the chamber is like pretty full as well. And now we have 4 of these generators, which is providing all of the power that we need. It's perfect. And this guy managed to escape too. Lucky him. Lucky him. Okay, and this is back up and running now too. We're at full tilt here. We're running at full tilt. I wish I knew what the fuck was going on with this game. It's not too bad. It's not that bad, honestly. Like some of this stuff that we're getting into now is the more like end game, like advanced stuff. But the other stuff isn't too bad. Holy shit, we have a lot of food. It's crazy. All right, so we're gonna build that, and then we're gonna start deconstructing a bunch of this stuff down here, like we said, right? It's ladders and stuff. So this can go. Is there wiring and stuff in here that doesn't need to be here? There is. So we'll get rid of this wiring. So a bit of wiring down here that we can get rid of as well. That was hooked up to the pump initially, right? The air pump. And then we could start getting rid of some of these ladders here too. And then the goal is to move this compost out of here. Move it elsewhere. Maybe we can have like a big composting area off to the side here or something. So that we can take all of our polluted dirt. And... Wait, is there a better way to do this? Polluted dirt. Fertilizer synthesizer. Uses polluted water to produce fertilizer. Huh, that's pretty cool actually. What kind of... So it's fertilizer. Does it count as dirt? Oh, it does need some dirt as well. Natural gas for... So we need to... So this fertilizer synthesizer needs polluted water, dirt, phosphorite, power. Well, obviously. And then the effects are that it produces natural gas and fertilizer. But is that fertilizer able to be used on anything that dirt is able to be used on or not? Feels like I need some Nordic strength. I'm fine for Nordic strength. I got tons. No? Guys stranded on an asteroid and they must work together to make oxygen, build a rocket. Yeah, that's pretty much the point of the game. Fertilizer only can be used on farming. I know, but like some farming things specifically require dirt, right? But does fertilizer count as dirt in that case? It's just like composted fertilizer. You don't understand the question. No. Right. So stuff that specifically needs dirt still needs dirt. It's not the same. Okay, fine. I'm not interested then. We're going to need to start setting up we're gonna need glass. We're gonna need to set up an area for these kilns as well, right? Maybe we can automate that. The kilns need what exactly? We can try to automate this and just square it off somewhere, and keep it cool in the room so that the arms can work, right? Because we're gonna need to start making some. Oh no, we can't. Wait, can we? No, I don't think we can automate it because we can automate like the picking up and removing of the stuff, but I think somebody needs to come in and actually set it in motion. It's one of those things where you queue up stuff. Unless we just set it to continuous and then we can feed stuff to it, which we could do. So maybe we could automate it. So this is, so it needs clay and coal, or coal. And then we could turn it into stuff, right? We can refine coal into pure carbon, which we need as a component for steel, right? So it means that if we're going to be using up all of our coal, which we could well end up using up all of our coal, we're not going to have coal power to fall back on. But we have so much fucking natural gas, I don't think it's a problem, right? Fertilizer is mainly poop. It's good to know. Oh, the fertilizer is for the farm station. Right, okay. Who owns the 100 acres of land on Sips's forehead? It's me. I'm the proud owner of all of this land that's available on my forehead. Also got this glass forge. I think we're going to need some glass and stuff for the rocket ship. And we're going to need some of these metal refineries, which run hot. So metal refineries we'll put up here. But I believe that we need to access the rooms, again, to put in the orders, right? Do we want to just continuously make steel so that we have a ton of it? Because we're going to be wanting to make bunkers and like all sorts of stuff, right? Then the actual rockets themselves. Burns petroleum to propel rockets, stores liquid fuel. It doesn't tell you what you need for this stuff here. I mean, I could look it up on the wiki, I guess, but whatever. I need some Sipsco sand. How much for Sips real estate? Too much. I can pipe the piss to the top of the base so it can waterfall back down to another pipe backup. So what, like create another piss waterfall? I think I'm happy with just this one piss waterfall that we have. This tank is almost full as well. It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. That's crazy. All right, so should we try to automate this creation of carbon? And then we can use the conveyor rail to ship it up here. And then use it, because we're going to need to add it to the smelters that are going to be up here as well, right? No? Rocket is generally made of steel. Okay. You like the piss waterfall? Yeah, me too. I am a real fan of the piss waterfall. It's a great one. God, we still haven't really explored all the map. There might be some other geysers out there that we could tap into. But we don't really need to, right? Like, we're pretty stable right now. We don't really need to be doing, like, much of anything except for the last bit of research. We need to do that. So maybe we need to start clearing out this area up here for Moonbase Alpha. Moonbase Alpha? We can set up, like, a little observation post up here. Does that sound good to you guys? I'm thinking like all the way over here like this. We can like decorate it and stuff as well. Make like a bit of a meal of it. No? Open your butt and you'll be able to see. Is it true that Canada has the biggest pistor fall in the world? Yeah, Niagara Falls is the combined point where all of the sewage pipes of Canada meet up. And the way that they deal with all of the poo and pee is they use kinetic force to drive it over a waterfall, and the impact and the spray at the bottom sort of is a lot of fun. So that's that. It's good. Holy shit! Look at this. What's all this? Oh yeah, this is that gross. This is phosphorus liquid, which is now unfortunately dripping down into the base. Oh shit. This phosphorus liquid is now going to pool into... So now we've got three different liquids in this big pool at the bottom here. Nice. Such piss, much yellow. Well, it's not really though piss. That's like a This is like the piss, a piss after a beetroot salad, right? You eat too many beetroots and your piss goes all red. You think something's wrong with you, and then you remember, hang on a second, actually, you know what? It's just it's beetroot all along. Alright, so this base is going to be made of, what, bunker tiles? We want to make this out of bunker tiles or plastic? Probably not plastic, right? Used as floor and wall tile to build rooms. Can withstand extreme pressures and impacts. So for bunker tiles we need steel, and for bunker doors we need steel as well. I think anything that we build up here is gonna have to be made of steel, right? Because of like the impacts, right? Bunker boys, plastic is the only known way to stop asteroids. Yeah, because it bounces off of the plastic, right? Only make the roof bunker. All right, so everything else can just be normal. We can just make this out of like tile or whatever. It's good. It's quite hot up here though too, isn't it? So we have to be careful because our thing is likely gonna overheat. Possibly. We can start doing some drywall stuff too, right? That could be kind of cool. Okay, cool. All right. So what we're going to do then is we're going to oxygen, carbon dioxide, vacuum. Okay. Check it out, boys. We're going to do this. We're going to remove this ladder. We're going to remove this fire pole. We're going to dig into here, like so, yeah, and here as well. It's very hot up here. We're gonna have to get some drywall and stuff up here too, right? How hot is it up here? 236 degrees. Wow, that's hot. Oh. Space has overheating problem, also lots of meteors, so steel. Okay. How can we cool down a room in here? Will we have to use the ATN, or can we fill it with like hydrogen and use Weezewarts to keep it cold? Will that work? How are they digging up into space too? Well, it's just a fun video game. It's just a fun game. It doesn't need to be like ultra realistic, does it? To be fun. Or are we saying now, chat, that it does have to be ultra realistic in order to be fun? Because if that's the case, well then Suro is now an electrical engineer. Good job, Suro. Okay, you can now become a farmer after learning how to do that stuff. That's great. And then we're going to have this transport tube. We're going to start building this transport tube up here to help us get up here quicker. Which means that we're going to probably want to... I think we're still going to need the ladder as well. So this ladder can come down to here like this now. And then we'll have it come up the side here too. So let's get rid of this stuff. This and that as well. So we'll have like a place to drop them off up here. Oh, actually, we can use the... Oh, no, we can't because the fire pool is here as well, right? So we're going to have to drop them off on this side. We're going to have to drop them off at the pool on this side. This chlorine gas vent as well. Christ. Jesus Christ. Okay, who's this? Steampunk 360. Would you like to learn how to cook? Steampunk 360? Yes, you would. Okay. We'll start getting people into like the advanced positions and stuff after, right? Okay. We'll have a ladder here like this. And then let's have a manual airlock up here too that's not made of copper. Let's have one that's made out of gold. Yeah. And then we're going to try to cool this room down, so we'll try to insulate it so that the observatory doesn't melt down. Always believe in this gold. You still enjoy this game? Good. So do I. Man, I'm having a lot of fun playing this game. It's a great one, isn't it? It's really good. Okay, so let's go for transit tube. This is going to go up here like this. All the way, baby. Woo. We're gonna have to use a crossing here. What the hell? Crossing. Is it because that thing's there? Must be built in unoccupied space. What's the point? So you can't cross over a ladder? Okay. Fine, we'll just deconstruct the ladder then. So wait, you can't have it go over a ladder? Crossings are just for tiles. Alright. Okay, fine. Well, they can start working on this for now anyway. So use up a bunch of our plastic. We're going to want to get up here, right? This is going to be where the rocket's going to be and stuff too. And then all of our industry too. So we're going to want people to be able to get out here and come and work at the refineries and stuff too. It's going to be good. It's going to be real good. Oh. Oh. Yeah? No? All those monobrows, I know. They can jump one. What, in the tube they can jump, like what, it can separate and it'll just send them flying through to the other side? I don't know if that would work, actually. It'd be kind of funny if it did, though. So that means that we're going to have to fucking change our game plan a little bit here, too. This ladder is probably going to end up going, though. Okay, we'll deconstruct this ladder for now. Mine up all this crap. Ugh, gross. Look at this beetroot piss that's come from the surface of the asteroid. It's disgusting. It's still dripping down here, too. Yuck. Yuck, that's gross. I didn't sign up for this. You like the dancing water? Yeah, me too. Not in the tube, but in the stairs they can jump one. Yeah, I know. That's why I just removed one. So they'll still be able to jump up here and get to this, right? Have we even started working on this yet? No, because the plastic, of course, is all up here. So they're going to have to walk all the way up here and get it. And we want to make it so that they can take a transit tube back as well from here. Probably, right? And then drop them off, like, at home. Because it's a far way to go, right? Unless we make beds and shit up here, potentially. So we're going to have to clear all this out, too. Which means we're going to have to climb up in here. Or build a ladder or something to get up here. Clear all this out. Dismantle some of this stuff because it'll give us some steel. Clear all of this out and stuff as well. And then all this other stuff, we're going to have to sandbox it out. The stuff that we can't get rid of. And then we're going to have to clean up. When there are meteor strikes, we're going to get a bunch of this regolith, like, all over our bunker doors and stuff, too. Which, when we open the bunker doors, it's just going to fall into the base, and it's quite hot. So it's going to, so we're going to have to be careful of that, too. Before we open the doors, we need to make sure that there's nothing, like, on it, right? I guess we could do, like, a heat check on the door or something. Because if there's stuff sitting on it, then the bunker door will heat up even more, right? There's no heat in the vacuum. So it'll only be hot. Oh, hang on a second. It's hot here. There's oxygen here. So this isn't quite space. Oh, weird. This is like still part of the biome here. That's weird. Oh, wait. So does that mean that we're going to want to build the telescope like right here where it's all space? Because if we build it here, is it a line of sight thing or does it have to exist like on a space tile? Have I heard that RimWorld 1 has been released? Yeah, I was watching Shen play it yesterday. Yeah, I forgot to replace the conveyor machine in the metal room. No, I didn't.